Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Johnny back here with another video. Today we are recording yet another Pokemon of the day because guess what? Today is July 17th, 2022. And today's Pokemon of the day is Hippopotas. Oh my god, yes! Okay. I know I got excited every day. But then again, this entire series is literally just the fact that I love Pokemon, and I get to spend 5 to 10 minutes talking about one of my favorite things in the world. And today, that favorite thing is Hippopotas. So, Hippopotas, why are you one of my favorite Pokemon? You know what? Before I search anything related to you on Cerebi, before I look up any information whatsoever on Hippopotas, I'm going to start off with his design. Look at him. He's a hippo. It's adorable. Look at him. He's just cute. If I ran into this thing in the wild, for one, hippos in the real world are terrifying. They are dangerous creatures that could kill you very easily. But look at him. He got polka dots. Hippopotas has got polka dots. I'm not afraid of a polka dotted hippo. I want to hug the polka dotted hippo. I mean, I'll probably die for hugging the polka dotted hippo, but I want to hug the polka dotted hippo. Next up, you got his nose. Look at his nose. I know we're not talking about evolutions here today. We don't talk about evolutions here today. But in the anime, we will talk about evolutions here for a second, because this is one of the reasons why I love Hippopotas, is because of something that happens with Hippowdon in the anime. Pachirisu gets stuck in Hippopotas' nose. And it's one of the most amazing pieces of cinematic history. There are 3 parts. There are 3 scenes in the Pokemon anime that are truly iconic. Scene number 1. Ash standing up to a group of Spearow that are about to attack Pikachu. Truly cinematic in the Pokemon universes. Number 2. Ash jumping in between Mewtwo and Mew to stop their clash, to sacrifice himself. Truly iconic. Number 3. Pachirisu getting stuck in Hippowdon's nose. It is truly cinematic history. Iconic, even. Hippopotas, also, when it walks, is really adorable. I'm not going to play any clips or anything like that because I am scared of copyright. But it is totally adorable because it's like hoppa, 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 hoppa. And he's the most adorable thing on the planet. I love it. I love it. Now, let's go ahead and look at Hippopotas and see what he can do, so that I can just kind of make more content, because I don't have any good memories with Hippopotas, because usually all my good memories are with Hippowdon. So let's just act like, oh my god, that is like one of those shinies where that subtle change is so amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, let's see if I remember to, like, throw the shiny up on the screen, because it's just an amazing, like, it legit, like, unironically looks like camo. It is awesome. Like, it looks like the kind of camo that you'd be wearing in, like, the desert. That is such a subtle change to its shiny. Let me, like, actually save that image, like, while I'm talking about it, because that is, oh my god, wow. That's, like, one of those, like, subtle changes where it's okay. I love it. Alright, let's start off with its abilities, right? Sandstream. Sand teams are amazing. I'm no good with them because I can never keep track of my sand turns. I'm no good with them. I'm no good with Trick Room teams. Sun teams or rain teams for the same reason. So there's that. But Sandstream is an amazing ability. And then he also has the Sand Force as a secondary ability. That's insane. I love it. On top of that, I thought it was ground rock, but apparently it's just straight ground, so it's only weak to grass and water times 1 or times 2, not times 4, like I thought it was. That's kind of sad that I thought it was otherwise, but hey, you know, whatever. Next up, it evolves into 2 different forms of Pokemon. One is black and the other is the normal Hippowdon. Personally, one of my most hated memories about Hippowdon, right? I know we're not talking about Hippowdon, as I caught a female version of Hippowdon, right? And I was fully convinced that I caught a shiny Hippowdon. And I was so mad when I found out that I'm an idiot. because I know most things about Pokemon. So finding out that I didn't know that Hippowdon had a gender difference made me so mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was infuriated, dude. 100%. Unironically, I was infuriated. Do I still have a shiny Hippowdon? Because I know I caught a shiny Hippowdon later on. I just can't remember if I still have it or not, because my 3DS did get stolen at some point. So it's just like, I cannot remember if I do. I'm pulling it up now because I don't know. But as we're talking, let's go ahead and look in more to it. Did I have a shiny Wobbuffet from yesterday? What? Why didn't I look that up? Because I think I have a shiny Wobbuffet I could have shown off yesterday. Oh, I don't. Okay, that's good. And yeah, froze. But I do have a shiny Hippowdon. And I will reboot this app and hope that it does not freeze, because it keeps freezing, and I don't like that. Fix your app. Pokemon. I love you. Dude, why is he so diverse? He has better coverage than Electabuzz. Okay, so let's get into all the reasons I love Hippopotas, because all I've done is talk about Hippowdon this entire video, and these videos are about why I love the Pokemon that the random generator says I'm supposed to love. And this video is about Hippopotas, alright? So let's start. He has base 68 HP, which is average for, you know, a Pokemon of his stature. You know, just a basic stage 1, stage 1 final evolution. He has base 72 attack, which is actually very decent for his stage. 100%, especially in Sinnoh, where they started nerfing pre-evolved forms. I think they started in Gen 3, not Gen 4. But yeah, that's one. Alright, yep. Let's just... if it wants to start. Yeah, I caught a shiny Hippowdon back in Alola. Gotta love it, right? Isn't it amazing? I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, so, back to the video. 72 base attack. I love it. It's really good. 100%. It's really good, right? Base 78 defense. For a stage 1, I mean, with an Eviolite, you go up to a pretty high rate, so I mean, like, I'm okay with that. 38 special attack, which I mean, you're physical attacker, so that doesn't matter. Special defense 42, speed is 32, so that's actually really amazing for Trick Room. So I could definitely see this being decent in Little Cup, but I mean, that's the size point. You have a very wide move pool, which annoys the hell out of me. Why does that make me so angry? Like, okay, so you're a physical attacker, right? You have access to Earthquake and Double Edge. You also have access to an Oko move. Just knowing that my Hippopotas can one-shot Arceus with Fissure. I'm sorry. Just on top of that, it's also one of the few base Pokemon that gets access to a recovery move that is not gonna put you to sleep. It gets access to Slack Off. It's an immediate recovery. Slack Off's amazing. I love it. Next up, you got access to Yawn as well, so you got your sleep turns going for you too. Sand Attack, so you can annoy the hell out of your opponent. Crunch, you got access to Roar to remove stat buffs. I mean, he's a really good Pokemon. Rock Slide. Next up, we got Facade, Revenge. Revenge is whatever. Rock Tomb. Got that speed control. Bulldoze for the double speed control. Stomping Tantrum for your 100% accuracy high damage move that only hits one target. Body Slam, Earthquake. Alright. Iron Tail, Crunch, Superpower. High horsepower. Also a high damaging move. That is Stab. What? Yo, tell me why Hippopotas is kind of cracked, though. I'm gonna just make a team of, like, Hippopotas, Wobbuffet, and Electabuzz and see what I can do in triple battles. Hey, that actually sounds like a really horrible... Oh my god, why does it seem kind of, like, balanced? Yo, generate one Pokemon kind of helping me out here, making me a balanced team. Let's do it. But this size point. Alright, so... we have a fully... it gets access to Scorching Sands, which, I mean, you don't have a very high special attack, so you're not doing it. So, that is actually really insane. Like, he is actually very well balanced, which is really weird. Is Pokemon actually focusing on balancing? Or something like that? I don't really have many good memories of Hippopotas. It's mostly Hippowdon. But I do love its design, and its shiny really is something else. Oh my god. It's like like, for a minor subtle change, because all they did was lower the shading. That's all they did was lower the shading. That's all they did that's all they did for Hippopotas Shiny was lower the shading. But it really works. Like, had they done this on, like, had they done this on, like, Garchomp or something like that, which they did, it wouldn't have been anything. But, like, doing it on Hippopotas is like, wow. Wow. Now I've spent 10 minutes talking about Hippopotas and somewhat of Patton as well, so let's go ahead and end the video here. If you guys have any good stories about Hippopotas, because apparently I don't. I thought I did, but I wouldn't. I didn't. But you know what? Go ahead and comment them in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys think about Hippopotas. Tell me about how I'm wrong, because the Pachirisu getting stuck in Hippowdon's nose is not top 3 part of Pokemon cinematic history, and then be objectively wrong for telling me that. And go ahead and send me wonderful Hippopotas pics on Twitter at zjohnny@twitter.com. And I'll be seeing you guys later in another video. Deuces.